They dominate UAE's property and car market. But did you know Dubizzle hasn't made a profit yet? Yes, the same company behind the Dubizzle and Bayut, which practically everyone in the UAE uses for buying property or selling cars, is now coming out with its initial public offering, the Dubizzle Group IPO. In this video, I will break down what Dubizzle actually does, how they make money, key IPO dates and structure, and finally, should you consider applying for this IPO or not? Let's dive in. Dubizzle Group is the leading online classified business in the Middle East and North Africa with two powerful brands. Bayut for real estate listing, connecting property buyers, sellers, and agents, and Dubizzle, which dominates the UAE's used car and journal classified market. Together, they attracted over 54 million sessions every month in early 2025 from about 18 million active users. They control around 50% of the UAE real estate classified market and nearly 87% of the UAE's auto classified market. That's an enormous share, giving them a digital monopoly in these two high value sectors. Now, how do they earn their revenue? Dubizzle runs mainly on B2B subscription model, meaning real estate agencies and car dealership pay recurring fees, usually annual contracts to list their inventory. There is also a credit-based system where agents and dealers pay extra for premium visibility. Think of it like boosting your property or car listing to appear on top. For individual sellers, it's pay per listing. You pay once when you post your ad. So it's a mix of recurring income from businesses and one time revenue from consumers, making it stable yet scalable. So, what makes Dubizzle stand out? First, dominant market leadership, huge market share, strong brand awareness, over 90% recognition for both Bayut and Dubizzle. Second, powerful network effects. More listing attracts more users, and more users attract more listing. A loop that's hard for competitors to break. Third, experienced founders. The company is led by Imran Ali Khan and Zishan Ali Khan, who have been building this business for nearly 19 years. Fourth, expansion in Saudi Arabia. They are now replicating their UAE success story in Saudi property market, which is one of the fastest growing in the region. So yes, Dubizzle has scale, data, and a strong brand moat. But there is a twist. The key risks. Despite all that dominance, Dubizzle is not profitable yet. According to its prospectus, the company reported losses of 464 million dirhams in 22, 174 million in 23, and 228 million dirhams in 2024, though that number has narrowed to 32.8 million in the first half of 25. The company says it is investing heavily in growth, especially Saudi expansion, and targets to become profitable soon. But that's a forward looking statement, not a guarantee. Other risks include heavy dependency on UAE and Saudi real estate markets, strong competition in online classified and property tech, and high operational reliance on its platform and agency relationships. So, while the business model is proven, profitability is still a work in progress. Now, let's talk about IPO details. This is a Dubai financial market listing under the name Dubizzle Group Holding PLC. Key dates are: offer opens on 23rd of October, closes on 29th of October 2025. Final price announcement is on 30th October. Allocation and refund starts on 4th November, and expected listing date is 6th November 2025. They are offering 1.25 billion shares, representing 30% of the company's capital, split between new shares issued by Dubizzle and sale shares from existing shareholder. There are two tranches. Tranche 1, retail investors. Allocation for tranche 1 is 3% of the total share, and minimum amount by which retail investor can invest in tranche 1 is 5,000 dirhams. You can increment your subscription amount in 1,000 dirhams. Allocation for tranche 2 professional investors is around 97% of the offer. And now here comes the interesting part. Process. OLX Group's parent company, which already owns 38% of Dubizzle, is investing $100 million in this IPO. That's a strong vote of confidence from an existing major shareholder. How to apply? If you are a retail investor, you will need a DFM investor number NIN and UAE bank account. You can subscribe digitally via DFM website or DFM iVestor app or through participating banks like Emirates NBD, ADCB, DIB, FAB, Mashrak, ADIB, and VO Bank, all offering online subscription channels. So, should you invest in Dubizzle IPO? On the positive side, you are investing in a market leader with massive reach, recurring revenue, and strong potential for regional expansion. On the risk side, it's still a loss-making company dependent on property market, and there is no guaranteed dividend policy in short term. Think of this as a growth stock, not a dividend play. If you believe in the digital transformation of property and car marketplace across the GCC, this IPO could be a long-term bet. But as always, read the official prospectus, assess your risk tolerance, and never invest money you can't afford to lock up. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Invest Money UAE for more deep dive explainer on the UAE market, IPOs, and investment. Thanks for watching, and good luck for all investor eyeing for the Dubizzle IPO.